Yo, what's poppin'? Just doing a little trade breakdown for you. I took two trades today, one loss, one win. I'll explain uh, the mental error that I did on the loss, and then I'll explain my win as well. So we'll break down the loss first, and then break down the win. So everything for me starts on the weekly. Now, again, weekly, super bullish. We don't have liquidity to target. We do have a small weekly range, so we'll kind of see how the rest of the day and tomorrow plays out, but I'm still quite bullish on the weekly. Of course, there's opportunity to form a C2C as we're seeing likely to form on the Dow, but if we form it on ES as well, and we have it on majority, we could see retracement until this weekly candle closes, then I'm still quite bullish on the weekly. Daily is bullish. We did have a C2C form yesterday on the majority. So I was anticipating some measure of retracement to either form a range and come lower and then have liquidity to expand into, but definitely some form of retracement. So I'm using the 4 hour time frame to give me insight on the day. Now, 4 hours a little messy, but we make it work. So basically, 4 hour order flow is bullish. We have had SMT here, right? That was yesterday. So I was anticipating potential bearishness to change state and delivery. Now, where it gets interesting is yesterday, 10 a.m., we did an SMT counter here and here. So because of this SMT, that's starting to negate this element of a reversal because it has a counter SMT and we formed a range. Where I find it gets quite interesting is that uh, in the day we open and we come lower and we break that range. So now we had no range at 10 o'clock and we intercandle change state delivery on the 4 hour. So for me, this shows a lot of bearishness. Once we form that range, um, again, we shouldn't really be breaking this low, but I was anticipating either another form of SMT to move higher or vice versa for lower, but I would want to see that on the 1 hour. So yeah, it was kind of like I was really just using the 1 hour phase of price to decipher this 6 a.m. candle, and that's how I was trading today. I was anticipating more bearishness, of course, until we saw this 6 a.m. candle close, running this liquidity, having a fresh set of SMT. But before that 6 a.m. close, there's still opportunity to come lower. So I'll break that down. I did miss some trades. This morning, my mental error was I was focusing too much on the money. And for me, folks, like money has nothing to do and everything to do with trading, but actual analysis and figuring out where price is likely to go, like thinking about profits, um, doesn't make any sense. It actually takes away from mental energy, from your ability to analyze price and make good decisions. So I took a loss in this 9 a.m. candle as our order flow was bullish on the 1 hour, but we had S&T and I was looking for 15-minute phase of price to align with that. And I was looking for 15-minute swing points in order to support price moving lower. So I was trying to trade in after this 9:30 a.m. candle, which is a mental error in itself, as in my plan, trading the last 15 minutes of the 9 a.m. candle is a big no-no. I find prices just very sloppy, and the move should already be done within those 15 minutes, or the remaining of the move should just expand to your liquidity target. So I basically I fucked up. So I took a loss on NQ after this 1 minute intercandle change state of delivery, as my logic was it was from right here, a protected high, which is this high, which is this high. So that was my mistake. I was anticipating this 5 minute liquidity. We do run into the 5 minute liquidity and immediately reject. So that was my loss. I think I can show, right? Uh, yeah, basically, yeah, sold and, got stopped in the same candle, right? So that was the loss. For the win, we same idea, 4 hour order flow bullish. Once we saw that run that fresh SMT and we didn't change state of delivery in the 6 a.m. candle, right? We've rejected this change state of delivery level on all three. I'm immediately anticipating bullishness. We have a 4 hour C2C, which is always positive to see. And I want to see support from the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour, order flow is bullish. We do have an SMT counter, but we don't have a swing formation for him. So for me, that's not a confirmed reversal phase. So I was just looking for a 15-minute phase of price to support 1 hour expansion. Because I don't have a 1 hour range, I am looking at 15-minute liquidity and 15-minute phases of price for higher prices. So we have 15-minute order flow is bullish. It's the same as this blue line. And we have this 15-minute liquidity to target. And at 10 a.m. or 9:45, we form a C2C, we form a C3C, and we are in a C4 for the Dow, C2C, C3. This 10 a.m. is a C4. I was looking at the NASDAQ as it's the higher low pair. See how we run this 15-minute liquidity here, which is this 15-minute liquidity. So higher low, that's your, I wouldn't even say it's a strength switch, but that shows you, what pair is likely to be strong. And then I'm looking in this 10 a.m. candle for a 1 minute intercandle change of state of delivery. So we drop to the 1 minute and we have right there, we have intercandle change state of delivery right at that 10 a.m. open. So I entered on the retest of this intercandle change state of delivery, looking for price to move higher. I ended up taking a 2-to-1, so I took profit before this 15-minute liquidity. That's just kind of what I'm into right now until I've acquired all my accounts, and then I'll be looking for larger risk rewards. Um, but yeah, so I bought in this candle. I guess even in this candle. And then I took my take profit at that 2-to-1. I put my stop loss below the intercandle change state of delivery order block low, looking for prices to move higher. And fortunately, we shot up. So, yeah, those are the trades. This is my mistake. Again, don't think about money, just think about price, analysis, liquidity targets, all the concepts that you know work, and everything else will do the work for you. So yeah, hopefully it was insightful and thanks for watching. Peace.